Let's time travel for a second, rewind back to say 2020. When people heard the term smart glasses, they'd roll their eyes. It was either clunky AR headsets made for warehouses or weird sunglasses that could maybe take a blurry photo if you shouted at them twice. They were gimmicks, expensive, bulky, and mostly useless. But then something happened. In 2025, smart glasses aren't just better. They've evolved into something else entirely. AI companions, productivity hubs, fitness trackers, POV vlog cams, translators, gaming machines, all packed into eyewear so light you forget you're wearing them. This year, the biggest players in tech, Meta, Xiaomi, XREAL, even Rokid, didn't just improve their glasses, they rewrote the rulebook, and I've spent the last 2 months testing, comparing, and living with every major pair you can buy in 2025. Not just in a lab or with spec sheets, in the real world. In this video, I'm going deep. How do these glasses perform when you're jogging in the rain? Can the AI really understand what you're looking at? Which glasses made me feel like Tony Stark, and which ones made me want to throw them out a window? I ranked them all, from 8 to the 1 pair of AI smart glasses you can buy this year. If you've ever wondered where the future is headed, it's literally right in front of your eyes. Let's begin. Before we jump into the countdown, let's get something straight. These smart glasses, they're not toys, they're not accessories, and they're not gimmicks anymore. They're tools, platforms, digital interfaces that sit literally on your face, and they deserve to be judged like any other high-performance device. So I spent weeks testing, comparing, and using each of these glasses in real-world situations through my daily life, my work routine, my workouts, my travel. And here's how I ranked them. You've heard the claims. All-day battery, 8 hours of continuous use. But let's be real, marketing battery life is one thing, surviving a real user's day is another. So I broke this down into 3 test environments. Light use, commuting, 2-3 assistant queries, quick calls, maybe 1 3-minute video recording. Moderate use, walking plus live translation, 2 hours of media playback, a few AI lookups. Heavy use, filming, live streaming, continuous AR overlays, and lots of audio. I ran each pair from full charge to 1% in all 3 cases and tracked runtime in minutes. Warning indicators, heat buildup, time to recharge, 0-100%. A few surprises here. Xiaomi's 8H36 Min claim, legit. Meta's standby power saving, also impressive. But a couple brands that promised all day barely made it to lunch when pushed. In short, battery is no longer a nice to have, it's a deal breaker. Here's the beating heart of the entire category. If the glasses aren't smart, what's the point? And I don't mean just voice commands like play music or take a photo. I'm talking about real AI. Can it understand context? Can it see what I'm seeing and give me relevant info? Can it translate signs, menus, or packaging? Can it summarize a conversation I just had? I tested with both preset commands and live spontaneous scenarios. Pragmatical examples. Tested what's that building? While pointing at landmarks. Translate this menu in Japanese at a ramen shop. Remind me to call Mark when I get home. Geofencing. Find vegan snacks in this aisle at a supermarket. Only a few models, namely Meta's latest AI and even G1, could handle natural speech plus vision simultaneously without choking. Others either gave canned responses, failed the vision test, or just defaulted to a mobile app. If the AI's not reliable, you won't use it. And if you won't use it, it's a $600 paperweight. AR overlays, navigation directions, floating screens, virtual desktops. When done right, it feels like a sci-fi movie. When done wrong, it's like staring into a dim calculator in bright daylight. I tested each headset's brightness nits, contrast and black levels, text legibility at small sizes, refresh rate, important for motion sickness, pixel resolution per eye, is it sharp or pixelated? The VITURE Pro XR has jaw-dropping brightness at 4000 nits. The Rokid Spatial has crisp cinematic panels and a buttery 120Hz refresh rate. But one brand claimed 1080p and looked like 720p once you accounted for chromatic aberration at the lens edges. We also measured eye strain and comfort with each during extended usage sessions. Several caused mild fatigue after 90 minutes. Others felt like wearing nothing at all. POV content is massive now. Whether you're vlogging your day, showing off your cooking, or just capturing memories hands-free, camera quality is make or break, and it's not just about megapixels. I tested 3K versus 1080p real-world capture, stabilization during movement or action, dynamic range in harsh light, night mode performance, audio sync with mic quality, social platform support. Can you stream to IG? Can you export easily? Meta's Gen 3 glasses shocked me with how stable and cinematic they were. Even performed well, but Xiaomi's raw footage had more dynamic range than I expected. One pair failed hard in direct sun, blown highlights, no stabilization, and wind noise galore. If you're a content creator, the camera setup could make or break your choice. Smart glasses are often used without earbuds. That means the speaker quality and especially mic clarity become vital. Tested with podcasts, Zoom calls, voice memos, and Spotify. Quiet indoor settings versus loud environments. Dictation for note-taking apps. I also recorded two-way phone calls and sampled voice-to-text transcription accuracy from each mic array. The Rokid Spatial had stunning call clarity. Meta's beamforming mics nailed voice pickup, even in wind. Others had mic hiss or noticeable latency on phone calls. As for music, some were pleasant surprises. One pair distorted above 60% volume. No thanks. You're wearing these on your face, all day. So I did. Full workdays wearing each pair 8+ hours. Intense activity, running, biking, public transit. Indoor plus outdoor trials, compatibility with prescription lenses and nose pads. Metrics, frame weight in grams. Heat dissipation, how hot it gets on your temples. Pressure points over time. Sweat resistance and slippage. The Oakley Meta collab was the most balanced of all. Sleek, feather light, and somehow still rugged. The XREAL Air Ultra looked great, but the nose pads wore me down after 4 hours, and one pair made me look like I was wearing a mini satellite dish. Not wearable in public, unless you're cosplaying Blade Runner. Can you leave the house with only your glasses and still get through your day? I tested. Grocery shopping with on-screen item lists. Walking city streets with AI nav directions. Running while listening to AI coaching. Meetings with AR note prompts. Document reading with visual overlays. Then I logged how often I reached for my phone instead of using the glasses. The best smart glasses made me feel enhanced, like I had digital intuition. The worst made me feel frustrated or just bored. Price versus value. $399.49, $649, $809. Price tags don't tell the full story, so I compared feature sets and build quality against MSRP. I also factored update roadmap, community plus dev support, included accessories, repairability SI warranty. For example, Rokid includes a full ecosystem controller. XREAL, you'll need Beam Pro separately. Meta offers live stream tools, others don't. Best value didn't go to the cheapest product, but to the one that gave the most capability per dollar. All data was independently tracked, and I've included the full Google Sheet down below with transparency and scoring. You'll see real user notes, bugs, praise, and performance breakdowns for each. With that said, let's get into the countdown. Coming in at number 8 is a budget-friendly pair that overperforms where it counts. Coming in at number 8, we have a pair that surprised me more than I expected, for better and worse. These are the Xiaomi AI Smart Glasses, Monochrome Electrochromic Edition. A mouthful, yes, but behind the name is something ambitious. Priced aggressively and packed with features, these glasses are Xiaomi's most serious push into the AI wearable game. But did they deliver? Let's unpack that. Out of the box, Xiaomi does what Xiaomi always does. They make you feel like you're getting something more expensive than what you paid. The glasses come in a leather-wrapped case with gold branding, and while the case doesn't include charging functionality, which is honestly a miss, it's sleek and compact. Inside the box you'll find the glasses themselves, USB-C charging cable, lens cloth, some paperwork, and that's it. No extra lenses, no hard shell, no power brick. The glasses weigh about 40 grams, and Xiaomi kept the temples thick enough to fit the internals, but not so bulky that you feel like you're wearing a headset. The electrochromic lenses adjust tint dynamically. More on that soon. Now here's where things get interesting. As soon as you power them on and put them on your face, you get a dynamic pop-up on your Xiaomi phone, connecting instantly to the Magia Glasses app. From there, it opens a dashboard that offers video and photo gallery, voice command history, AI assistant settings, live streaming toggle, translation and transcription tools, electrochromic control. The glasses are powered by a dual-chip setup, including a Qualcomm processor and Xiaomi's own Xiaomi AI engine. This enables hands-free interaction, real-time scene recognition, and a surprisingly deep layer of software integration. Let's talk camera. The Xiaomi AI glasses come with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens that supports 2K video recording, electronic stabilization, EIS 45-minute continuous recording per charge, 10-minute per clip max. There's a tiny blue privacy LED that lights up when you're recording, a good touch for transparency in public spaces. Footage, surprisingly usable. The daylight quality was crisp and wide, with decent stabilization while walking. At night, the performance has improved significantly after the recent firmware update, showing far less motion smearing and better dynamic range than earlier Xiaomi glasses. But it's not perfect. The lens does struggle in mixed lighting conditions. Street lights and indoor fluorescent scenes tend to overexpose. Also, you can't end recordings by voice command, only start them. That's a weird omission for a hands-free device. What shocked me though, the audio pickup. The microphones are solid, clean vocals, minimal wind noise, and great for narration or casual vlogging. Creators will also love this. You can live stream directly from the glasses, tap inside the app, and bam, you're streaming in first-person view. No weird setup needed. This alone could make it a sleeper hit for vloggers or IRL streamers. One of the Xiaomi AI glasses' most thoughtful features is accessibility. Using the Xiaomi Assistant, you can identify objects via image recognition. Hear what's in front of you.
Translate signs or speech in real time. Get spoken feedback in your ear while the app displays the result. Example, say, "Hey Xiaomi, what is this?" while holding up a smartphone. It'll snap a photo, analyze the object, and say, "This is the Xiaomi 15 Ultra." The same applies to food. You can look at a label, and it'll attempt to estimate caloric information, which is admittedly hit or miss. There was a case where it mistook a bottle of cooking oil as something I drank, and claimed I consumed 4,000 calories in one sip. Still, for people who are visually impaired or need assistance on the go, this feature holds real potential. The Xiaomi AI Glasses feature open-ear stereo speakers, and they do a better-than-expected job for podcasts and casual music listening. 5 microphones enable noise cancellation and decent voice control, though the responsiveness of Xiaomi varies. Sometimes it's lightning fast. Other times, especially with real-time translation, it lags several seconds behind, enough to kill the flow of a conversation. You also get audio recording, which can then be transcribed and summarized in the app. Just keep in mind, if the clip is too short, the summarizer sometimes fails to activate, requiring longer recordings for accurate transcripts. One standout feature is the electrochromic tinting system. Swipe once, slight shade. Swipe again, darker. Swipe again, nearly full sunglass mode. This isn't just a gimmick, it works instantly, and it's awesome for transitioning from indoors to outdoors without needing to swap glasses or lenses. Whether you're moving through airport terminals, shooting in the sun, or driving, it's one of the most practical and futuristic touches on any glasses this year. Now, as much as I like these glasses, they come with some serious flaws. No charging case. At this price point, it's strange Xiaomi didn't include a battery-powered case. That means you're relying entirely on the cable or portable banks. Meta includes one. Even includes one. This is a major miss. Build quality could be tighter. The frame feels light, which is good, but the hinges feel loose compared to Meta's robust Oakley build. There's a slight creak during folding that makes them feel more budget than flagship. Software reliability. Video transfers sometimes fail or stall entirely, and you may need to retry multiple times or reboot the app. It's not common, but when it happens, it's frustrating. Voice control limitations. You can activate voice recording but not end it. Why? If Xiaomi can tighten up the software, strengthen the frame, and add a better transfer system, this could easily climb the ranks. But as it stands, these are some of the most feature-packed AI smart glasses under $450 you can buy today. And that makes them the perfect entry point for casual users, creators on a budget, or tech lovers who want a taste of the future without selling a kidney. Coming up next, a totally different approach to AI eyewear, one that focuses on ultra-sharp AR overlays and prescription-ready comfort. Meet the Even G1 AI glasses, and find out why they might be the smartest everyday glasses on this list. Coming in at number 7, are perhaps the most technologically daring glasses on this list, and also the most frustrating. These are the Even G1 AI smart glasses. They're bold, they're ambitious, they feature displays built into the lenses, and at first glance they seem like the closest thing we've got to Iron Man glasses in 2025. But here's the truth. The Even G1 are one of the most impressive proofs of concept I've ever worn, and also a reminder that hardware isn't enough without software that's ready to meet it. Let's break it down. You get them in a clean, premium-feeling case. Unboxing is simple, no fluff. Once in hand, the Even G1 glasses feel almost like normal eyewear. The frame is a modern rectangular design, low-key enough to wear in public without turning heads, until you notice something different. There's a heads-up display projected inside the lenses, a glowing dashboard of time, date, calendar, local weather, a pinned note, all floating right in front of your vision. It's subtle, it doesn't block your view, and it feels like something straight out of science fiction. The projection tech they're using is wild. It's invisible to the eye from most angles, but somehow paints a stable, legible UI directly into your sightline. And yet, the more you use them, the more you realize, it's not the hardware that holds these back, it's everything else. Here's what the G1s can do. Mirror phone notifications, display real-time quick notes, live translation, limited languages, navigation overlays, calendar integration, speech-activated teleprompter, voice queries via Even AI. Sounds amazing, right? And to be fair, some of these features are genuinely useful, like the teleprompter. You can scroll through your lines hands-free while recording or presenting, perfect for stage work or podcast scripts. The quick notes feature, also promising. Tap and hold a control, speak your note, and it appears front and center in your display. And the Even AI assistant? Conceptually smart, a GPT-style bot right in your field of view. But here's the kicker, none of it is fluid, none of it feels finished. For starters, the touch controls are unintuitive. They're placed awkwardly far back on the arms. Unlike Meta's Ray-Bans, which use front temple gestures, the Even G1 has you blindly poking behind your ears, with no haptic or audio feedback to know if your input landed. Recording a note? You have to hold the touch panel the entire time, which leaves you with one hand. And if you go over 30 seconds, the recording just stops without warning. No countdown, no progress bar. You lose everything if you misjudge the time. The notification system works like this. You either tap to manually cycle through new alerts, or choose to have them automatically displayed in your field of view. It's clean, elegant, minimal, but here's the issue. It's completely one-directional. You can see a WhatsApp message, but if someone reacts with a photo, voice memo, or a follow-up, it may never show. You can't reply, you can't open it, you can't react. You're forced to grab your phone anyway. Meta's glasses, by comparison, let you respond by voice. They transcribe, send, and can even read incoming messages aloud. Even's glasses just mirror them, and not always reliably. Sometimes the glasses miss messages altogether. Even when your phone vibrates, they'll show you the first part of a conversation, and then go radio silent. It makes them feel less like a smart assistant, and more like a read-only preview screen. Let's talk about the actual displays. This is where the G1 glasses truly shine. No pun intended. Each lens contains a micro OLED projection system. The visuals are sharp indoors, colors are vibrant, and the overall legibility feels high-tech in the best way. You can adjust brightness, position up-down inside the lens, overlay style, but there are limits. Outdoors in bright sunlight, even at max brightness, the display becomes nearly unreadable. And yes, the green projection light is visible to others from the right angle, both in dark rooms and on bright days. It's faint, but people will notice something glowing in your glasses if they're talking to you up close. Also, while the glasses claim to look normal, they do draw attention. Not from strangers, but from anyone actually interacting with you. This one surprised me. Battery life is excellent. Despite running 2 micro displays and Bluetooth constantly, I was getting full work days without needing a charge, easily 10+ hours of use. That's better than Meta's Ray-Bans, better than most AR glasses. And considering what these glasses are doing under the hood, it's impressive. Here's where things take a hit. There's no audio playback in the glasses themselves, so if you want music, calls, or media, you'll need earbuds. But pair them with too many devices, Bluetooth starts glitching. In my setup, iPhone 16 Pro Max, Apple Watch, Oura Ring, AirPods Max, and the even G1 glasses, I consistently got audio stutters, dropped connections, reconnecting alerts on the app, dashboard freezes. Weirdly, Meta's Ray-Bans don't seem to trigger this same chaos, even with the same device mix. The app usually fixes the issue after a refresh, but that's the problem. I had to reopen the app too often just to keep things working. And when your product lives on your face all day, that's unacceptable. Let me be clear. The even G1 glasses are not bad to wear. They're lightweight, reasonably balanced, and look decent. But they do need adjustment. You'll probably have to bring them to an optician to tweak the nose pads and ear hooks. He even has a whole comfort guide on their website with a video you can show your eye doctor. So yeah, expect some tuning. One weird side effect, if you wear over-ear headphones like AirPods Max, the thick temples on the glasses press into your skull. After about 45 minutes, it gave me legitimate headaches. Oh, and the included clip-on sunglasses? They feel like $1 gas station shades. Wobbly, flimsy, and not worthy of the $599 price tag. Now this is where Even's product feels closest to its sci-fi vision. Tilt your head slightly, and boom, a personalized dashboard appears in your view. It shows your next calendar event, the time, local weather, a pinned note you chose earlier. You can customize the angle that triggers it, and it honestly feels magical the first few times. But again, small details break the illusion. You can't replace elements, only toggle them on or off. You can't display long notes, only 50 characters visible. If you lie down or lean back, the dashboard pops up unintentionally. Lowering the display position too far makes it blurry or cut off. These are the kinds of unfinished software moments that slowly erode daily joy. Let's give credit where it's due. The teleprompter works. It auto-scrolls based on your voice cadence and lets you preload scripts or talking points. But it's not perfect. You still need to hold a touch panel to activate it. It's not triggered by voice. You can't adjust scroll speed dynamically. It's only useful for presentations, not for vlogging or walk-and-talk shots where eye contact matters. As for even AI, it's just okay. There's no wake word. You have to touch and hold to ask anything. And without full GPT-like functionality or integration with third-party services, it ends up feeling gimmicky. I stopped using it after day 2. They're brilliant if you're a developer, tech reviewer, futurist, or wearable enthusiast looking for what's next. But for everyone else, they're just not ready to replace your phone or even your Ray-Bans Meta glasses. Coming up next, we test a pair of smart glasses built for pure visual immersion. No AI assistant, no notifications, just a 135-inch cinema screen strapped to your eyes. The VITURE Pro XR is next, and trust me, you're going to want to see this. If you've been watching this list and thinking, yeah, AI's cool and all, but I just want to sit back and watch something in peace, then these next glasses might be exactly what you've been waiting for. Introducing the VITURE Pro XR Smart Glasses, a pair of spatial XR eyewear that turns your world into a private cinema, workspace, or game zone. With a 135-inch virtual screen, vivid OLED visuals, and zero compromises on immersion. These aren't built for voice assistants. These aren't trying to replace your phone. And they definitely aren't pretending to be AI. Instead, the VITURE Pro XR focuses on one thing, and it nails it. visual fidelity, and immersive media. Whether you're binge-watching your favorite Netflix series at 30,000 feet or gaming in bed without waking up your partner, these glasses aim to give you the sharpest, brightest, and most cinematic experience in this entire video. Let's break down why they succeed, and the few areas where they don't. Right out of the box, the VITURE Pro XR feels like a premium flagship product. Aircraft-grade aluminum frame, titanium hinges, matte black finish, precision-balanced weight across both temples. It's sleek, understated, and most importantly durable. Nothing creaks, nothing wobbles, no plastic snap or flex when you unfold the arms. Weighing in at around 80 grams, they're not the lightest on this list, but they wear comfortably, especially with the included nose pads and temple tips. And yes, they're prescription lens compatible, with snap-in options that fit securely. Let's talk about the screen, because that's the headline here. The VITURE Pro XR offers Sony Micro OLED displays, 1920 by 1080 resolution per eye, 135-inch virtual screen at 6 meters distance, 4000 nits of brightness, 120 Hz refresh rate, 100,001 contrast ratio. That's sharper than the Vision Pro's pass-through, brighter than most smartphones, and smoother than many gaming monitors. What this means in real-world use: you can stream movies or TV shows in full HD with razor-sharp clarity. You can game via a laptop or Steam Deck with practically no motion blur. Text is legible, UI elements are crisp, and color saturation is excellent, even in bright environments. Then outdoors or in sunlit rooms, the VITURE Pro XR holds its own. Indoors, it dominates. You can adjust screen size, virtual distance, positioning, center alignment, all via the companion VITURE XR mobile app. Unlike most XR glasses, the VITURE Pro XR doesn't just throw in some basic speakers. It features Harman-tuned directional drivers, surround sound simulation, excellent noise control. What does that mean? The audio is immersive without bleeding. You hear the explosions, the dialogue, the score, but the person next to you hears almost nothing. It's perfect for flights, trains, or late-night binge sessions. There's even support for spatial audio from select apps. Game audio mixing when connected to a PC or console. TWS Bluetooth pass-through if you want to pair external earbuds. This is where the VITURE Pro XR becomes incredibly versatile. You can connect them to laptops via USB-C display out, Android phones with video out, gaming consoles like the Steam Deck, ROG Ally or Switch, media players, Fire Stick, Chromecast, etc. They also support Windows and macOS with full-screen mirroring and scaling, making them ideal for remote work. And while there's no built-in computing unit like on smart AR glasses, that's actually a plus. No overheating, no bloat, and no battery drain from unnecessary processors. These are plug and play, and they just work. Now here's the big shift. The VITURE Pro XR glasses don't have an internal battery. They pull power from whatever device they're plugged into. That means no need to charge the glasses separately, no battery anxiety mid-flight, and yes, lighter design without internal heat. If you're using a portable dock phone or laptop, they'll pull a minimal power draw, roughly 3-watt continuous usage. For extended sessions, just plug into a power bank and go. You might be thinking, wait, I'm staring into screens an inch from my eyes. Isn't that bad? VITURE addresses this with myopia adjustments built into the lenses, TÜV Rheinland eye comfort certification, flicker-free projection, SGS plus blue light filtering, adjustable focus to reduce eye strain. Even after 4+ hours of continuous viewing, my eyes felt less strained than watching a tablet or phone. Plus, the included nose rest kit has 3 levels of adjustability for different bridge sizes.
Let's run through some scenarios. Airplane movie mode. You're mid-flight, tray table down, laptop open. Plug in the VITURE XR, lean back, and now you're watching Top Gun Maverick on a 135-inch screen. Private, crisp, no glare, no interruptions. Gaming setup, dock your Steam Deck or ROG Ally, plug in via USB-C, and you're suddenly gaming inside a personal theater with 0 latency and full resolution. Work and productivity. Mirror your laptop and use the VITURE XR as a second monitor, floating directly in your line of sight. Bedtime YouTube binge. No glare, no disturbing your partner. Just slip on the VITURE XR, plug into your phone, and disappear into your own immersive bubble. Alright, it's not perfect. Here's what to keep in mind. No wireless option. Every use requires a wired connection. There's no built-in compute module. No onboard OS. You must connect a source. No AI or voice assistant. If you're looking for ChatGPT in your face or hands-free assistance, look elsewhere. This is about media, not machine learning. No augmented reality. No object recognition. No overlays. No spatial anchoring. It's XR, but not in the AR sense. No native apps, no YouTube, Netflix, or web browser inside the glasses themselves. Everything runs through your phone or laptop. The VITURE Pro XR is a specialized tool, not a do-it-all device, but for what it's designed to do. If your dream is to bring a full-blown IMAX with you wherever you go, or if you just want a distraction-free way to consume content, then these might be the best smart glasses you can buy, period. Coming up next, we're shifting back to true augmented reality, with a pair of glasses that bring head tracking, object interaction, and 3D overlays into your day-to-day life. Meet the XREAL Air 1 Pro and find out how close we really are to everyday AR for everyone. Let's get one thing straight. Augmented reality is no longer something you only see in a sci-fi movie. With the XREAL Air 1 Pro, AR is no longer some concept demo hidden in a tech lab. It's real, it's wearable, and most importantly, it's affordable. These glasses don't just project a screen, they merge digital content with the real world, offering a proper AR experience on your face, all without needing to strap a headset to your skull. Let's get into it, because this one might be the tipping point. Modern rectangular lenses, clean matte finish, no bulky forehead modules, no overbuilt temple arms, just a slick pair of smart glasses that could almost pass for everyday eyewear. They weigh around 79 grams, striking a great balance between substance and comfort. And unlike earlier gen AR glasses, they're actually wearable for hours at a time. Swappable nose pads and flexible temple tips ensure a secure fit, even while walking or turning your head quickly. From a design perspective, XREAL has done something impressive here. They've taken what used to be geek-only tech and wrapped it in something mainstream-ready. Here's where it gets exciting. The Air 1 Pro isn't just projecting a big screen into your vision. It's powered by Optic Engine 3.0, a custom XREAL X1 chip, and 6.0F head tracking support. That means the glasses can anchor digital screens in real space, let you interact with content using gestures, recognize head motion, position, and context, provide spatial overlays that stay locked in place as you move. You can literally open a floating browser in the corner of your room, watch YouTube on a virtual 200-inch screen above your desk, keep a stock ticker pinned to your wall, and switch between modes using head movement or a connected controller. It's not just display, it's interface. For anyone who's been following AR, this is a major leap forward. The display tech here uses Sony 0.68-inch micro OLEDs, 1080p per eye resolution, 120Hz refresh rate, 50 degrees field of view on the standard model, 57 Dero FOV on the Pro Edition, electrochromic lens dimming with 3 transparency levels. In short, it looks sharp, it moves smooth, and it's bright enough to use almost anywhere indoors. Let's talk use cases. Reading text, no pixelation. Watching Netflix or gaming, cinematic feel. Using productivity dashboards, fonts and icons stay legible even at scale. And yes, these glasses support dynamic brightness and real-time dimming, so you can adjust lens transparency based on your lighting environment. Whether you're inside, outside, commuting, or at your desk, these displays adapt in real time. The Air 1 Pro comes with 3 primary modes. AirCast mirrors your connected device. Watch content, play games, attend Zoom calls. Air Desktop, extend your Windows or Mac desktop into virtual space. Add up to 3 screens. Spatial AR mode, place digital windows in 3D space and walk around them. Great for multitasking or immersive AR apps. These modes can be controlled via the XREAL Nebula app, iOS/Android, Mac, Windows, a Bluetooth controller sold separately, head gestures for toggling AR overlays and menus. In spatial mode, you can pin windows around you, a browser on the left, YouTube on the right, a Slack workspace in front, and just turn your head to switch. If you've ever dreamed of having Tony Stark's workspace, this is the closest you'll get without mortgaging your house. Now here's where the XREAL Air 1 Pro makes a smart decision. It doesn't try to be everything. There are no built-in speakers and no AI assistant screaming, "How can I help you?" every time you sneeze. Instead, you pair the glasses with your favorite audio device, Bluetooth earbuds, bone conduction headphones, or wired IEMs via the same USB-C port. This allows you to customize your audio stack while keeping the glasses lightweight, silent, and non-intrusive. No leaks, no noise pollution, just visual AR, the way it should be. These glasses are seriously flexible. They support Android phones with video out, USB-C, Windows PCs, macOS via Nebula, iPads with USB-C, Steam Deck, ROG Ally, Nintendo Switch, Chromecast, Xbox Cloud, and more via casting docks. Just plug in and go. No setup wizard, no firmware headaches, no registration walls, and yes, they're cross-platform. You're not locked into a single ecosystem like you are with Meta or Apple Vision. Like the VITURE XR, the XREAL Air 1 Pro has no internal battery. Instead, it draws power from your connected device. This allows for lightweight design, zero thermal issues, unlimited session time, as long as your device stays powered. It's the best compromise: less weight, more uptime, fewer things to charge. And since the glasses only draw around 2.53 watts of power, they won't destroy your phone battery either. Let's bring this down to earth. Use case 1, remote work. Working on your MacBook, extend your screen into 3 digital panels. Slack on the left, Zoom in the center, docks on the right, no monitor needed. Use case 2, traveling. On a plane or train, plug into your phone and watch a movie in full HD on a virtual 200-inch screen. Lightweight, no neck pain, no seatback glare. Use case 3, fitness AR. Running on a treadmill, launch a floating workout app in front of you while tracking time, reps, and form. Use case 4, study and productivity. Pin digital flashcards to your wall. Walk through a 3D diagram of the human brain. Read articles floating above your desk. This is AR done right, not to entertain but to empower. Okay, it's not perfect. Here's what you should know. No AI assistant or camera. These glasses are display only. You won't be talking to them or capturing video. Dimming still limited in outdoor sunlight. Even with the new electrochromic lenses, direct sunlight can wash out the image. Software maturity is mid-level. The Nebula app is good, but not great. Updates are still rolling out, and occasional bugs can cause hiccups with screen mirroring. Requires a device tether. No standalone mode yet. These glasses don't run apps independently. Still, none of these are deal breakers. So are we finally ready for mainstream AR? If the answer is almost, then the XREAL Air 1 Pro is the closest we've come yet. If your goal is to bring AR into your daily life, without strapping on a headset or draining your wallet, this is the product you've been waiting for. Still ahead on our list, Rokid AR Spatial is up next. If every other pair of glasses on this list tried to entertain you, these ones? They're built to make you unstoppable. Meet the Rokid AR Spatial, the smart glasses that don't just play media or display alerts. They transform any flat surface, park bench, plane seat, or hotel room into a multi-screen, productivity-powered AR workstation. And the best part? You don't need a $3,000 setup or a backpack full of wires. All it takes is a pair of glasses and a pocket-sized controller. To put it simply, Rokid didn't design these glasses to compete with Meta or XREAL. They're aiming for something different, an all-in-one AR computing platform that lets you work, stream, browse, and multitask, without a phone, without a laptop, and without external distractions. With support for up to 3 floating virtual monitors, full Android TV apps, smart teleprompters, AR browsers, and gaming support, plus custom OS software built specifically for augmented environments. This is the first serious attempt at turning glasses into a standalone computer. Let's unpack that. To put it simply, Rokid didn't design these glasses to compete with Meta or XREAL. They're aiming for something different, an all-in-one AR computing platform that lets you work, stream, browse, and multitask, without a phone, without a laptop, and without external distractions. With support for up to 3 floating virtual monitors, full Android TV apps, smart teleprompters, AR browsers, and gaming support, plus custom OS software built specifically for augmented environments. This is the first serious attempt at turning glasses into a standalone computer. Let's unpack that. Let's get into the visuals. The Rokid AR Spatial is built on Sony 0.68 micro OLED displays, 1920 by 1080 resolution per eye, 120Hz refresh rate, 300-inch virtual display at max spread, 100,001 contrast ratio, 50-degree field of view. That means text is razor sharp, video content is vivid, and you can position 3 screens side by side to simulate an entire desktop workspace. It's perfect for coders, designers, remote workers, presentation creators, or anyone tired of being trapped behind 2 monitors. It's not just a floating screen, it's a window into a full workspace, and you control it with something most smart glasses lack. This is the secret sauce. Rokid ships the AR Spatial with a custom handheld computing unit, Yoda OS Master as its operating system, 8GB of RAM plus 128GB internal storage, built-in Android TV functionality, support for USB-C display input, Bluetooth 5.1 and Wi-Fi 6. This tiny controller connects wirelessly to the glasses and handles all the heavy lifting. So instead of draining your phone or plugging into a PC, the Rokid Spatial is its own self-contained AR system. You can open multiple windows, download apps from the Android TV store, connect a Bluetooth keyboard or gamepad, even cast your screen to a nearby smart TV or tablet. It's the first smart glasses setup that feels like a laptop replacement. Here's where Rokid really leans into utility. Out of the box you can run Microsoft Office via cloud, Google Docs, Sheets and Drive, YouTube, Netflix, Prime Video, AR browsing with Chromium-based apps, real-time language translation, virtual meetings via Zoom, Google Meet or MS Teams. And because it runs on Android TV, you also get media casting, game emulators, cloud streaming with Xbox Game Pass, GeForce Now and Steam Link. Whether you're working, watching, or presenting, everything just works. While Rokid doesn't have the GPT-style assistant that Meta and even Push, it does include a few smart tools. AR teleprompter mode, load scripts directly into your vision for filming or speaking. Virtual mouse and keyboard overlay, use gestures and head movement to navigate, voice navigation support. Via Google Assistant. AR translation, translate menus, signs, or captions live with text overlay. These aren't flashy gimmicks, they're real tools for real work. Whether you're a content creator, student, executive, or developer, this is one of the only glasses built with your workflow in mind. Let's talk stamina. The Rokid Spatial gets its juice from the handheld controller unit, which houses a 5,000 mAh battery. This allows for up to 5-6 hours of continuous use, 8+ hours of mixed light use, full day standby with intelligent power management. Unlike other glasses that either drain your phone or die after lunch, this setup lasts thanks to its offloaded compute and efficient rendering. Plus, both the controller and glasses charge via USB-C, and a 30-minute fast charge gives you nearly 50% runtime. Want more flexibility? You got it. The Rokid AR Spatial supports USB-C display input from laptops, Android phones and game consoles, dual Wi-Fi bands and Bluetooth 5.1, HDMI input via adapter,
screencasting to TVs, tablets, and other Android devices. So even if you don't want to use the onboard system, you can just treat these glasses as a portable monitor for your existing setup. And yes, the glasses can function independently with no cables, thanks to the onboard Yoda OS. As good as the Rokid system is, it's not without compromises. No AI assistant integration, no ChatGPT-style input, which may disappoint voice-first users. Limited outdoor visibility. Even with electrochromic lenses, direct sunlight can make the display hard to see. Android TV limits. Not all Android apps are optimized for this interface. Some may feel janky or scaled awkwardly. No camera or photo capture. These glasses are display only. No video recording or social media integration. But honestly, that trade-off makes sense. These aren't smart life glasses. They're smart work glasses. The Rokid AR Spatial may not win in every category, but where it wins, it dominates. This is the closest thing to a portable AR desktop you can buy in 2025. If you're a professional on the go, a content creator on deadline, or just someone who wants to replace the need for a laptop bag, the Rokid AR Spatial isn't just a gadget, it's a workstation you can wear. And coming up next is the most stylish, most polished, and most AI-integrated smart glasses on the market right now. It's the one everyone's been talking about, the Oakley X Meta smart glasses. And trust me, you don't want to miss this one. These aren't just smart glasses. These are performance-driven, AI-infused, athlete-approved wearables from two of the most iconic names in their fields. On one side, Oakley, a brand synonymous with high-performance sportswear, sunglasses, and action-focused design. On the other, Meta, the tech giant powering some of the most ambitious AI and AR platforms in the world. Together, they've created something rare in the smart glasses market, a product that doesn't just function well, it actually looks good doing it. This is the Oakley X Meta smart glasses, a true fusion of fashion, function, and futuristic AI, and it's way more than just a reskinned Ray-Ban. Let's dive in. You want style? These deliver. The Oakley X Meta glasses are built off the Oakley HSTN frame design, clean curved lines, high bridge geometry, lightweight biomatter primer construction, available in matte black, white, and neo-fade colorways. They genuinely look like something you'd buy at a high-end eyewear boutique. You can wear them jogging, in a boardroom, or out to brunch, and no one will assume you're beta testing a prototype. And yet, hidden inside this stylish frame is a beast of a wearable. Here's where things get wild. These glasses are powered by the latest version of Meta AI, which now lives directly in your eyewear. No typing, no screens, just conversation. Here's what you can do. Say, "Hey Meta," and get real-time answers. Ask for sports scores, the weather, or calendar updates. Trigger actions like sending messages, setting reminders, or playing music. Use multimodal AI features to ask questions about what you see via built-in camera. Example, look at a menu in French. Say, "Hey Meta, translate this." Boom, instant overlay and audio response. Or, stare at a strange building and say, "Hey Meta, what is this place?" Meta AI identifies it, gives you a summary, and even offers nearby recommendations. This is next-level context-aware computing, and it works hands-free while you're on the move. That makes these glasses a legitimate AI interface, not just a media accessory. But let's talk visuals. You get a front-facing 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, capable of 3K video recording, first-person POV photography, hands-free social media content capture, smart framing and stabilization for action shots. This isn't just for selfies, it's built for hiking trails, urban exploration, cooking demos, and yes, travel vlogging without holding your phone. You literally say, "Hey Meta, take a photo," and it captures your view in real time. No buttons, no tapping, no phone in sight. And if you're using Meta's app ecosystem, those photos are auto-synced and categorized in the cloud. Audio is another strong point. Oakley X Meta glasses feature open-ear directional speakers built into the arms, 2 high-fidelity micro speakers, 5 microphone array for clear voice pickup, directional tuning to minimize sound leakage, auto-adjusting volume based on ambient noise. That means you can hear podcasts while still being aware of traffic. You can take calls hands-free with crisp clarity. You won't annoy everyone around you at the coffee shop. And yes, phone calls on these are legitimately good. They sound natural, full-bodied, and private, as long as you're not shouting on a train. There's even spatial audio support, making music and media feel immersive without covering your ears. You've got 2 primary control methods. Voice via Hey Meta, touch gestures on the frame arms. Touch controls allow for volume up-down, track skipping, camera shutter, AI assistant activation, call pickup hang-up, and they're well-placed, unlike many smart glasses where you have to awkwardly fumble behind your ear. Everything feels intuitive, quick, and responsive. No need for a dedicated controller or smartphone screen. This is wear-and-go smart tech. Despite packing in AI, speakers, mics, and a camera, these glasses don't flake out halfway through your day. Here's what you get. 8 hours of continuous mixed use, 19 hours standby time, full recharge in under 70 minutes, USB-C case with snap-in magnetic charging. That's enough for a full day of AI assistance, phone calls, music, and photo snapping without needing to top up. The charging case is compact and slick, think AirPods Pro, but for glasses. Here's something that's surprisingly rare in this space. The Oakley X Meta smart glasses are IPX4 water resistant. That means rain, no problem, sweat, totally fine, beach walks or gym workouts, go for it. The frame is impact resistant, been tested and built to survive real-world use, not just tech demos. These are the first AI glasses we've reviewed that could double as actual sportswear. Let's play out a few real-world situations where these glasses thrive. 1. Jogging. You're running. Music's playing. You say, "Hey Meta, how's the air quality today?" AI responds instantly without stopping your stride. 2. Grocery shopping. You're in the store. Look at a food label. Say, "Hey Meta, how much protein is in this?" Boom. AI overlay. 3. Driving or commuting. Navigation updates, calendar alerts, call handling. All done hands-free. Eyes up. 4. Content creation. POV filming in 3K. Hey Meta, record a video. Done. Upload later from your synced app. This is ambient computing, but with style. Okay, so what's missing? No AR display. These aren't XR glasses. There's no visual screen in your eye, just audio and camera. Not ideal for replying to texts. You can receive messages, but replying still relies on voice or your phone. Limited offline use. Meta AI works best with a connection. No signal limited smarts. Privacy concerns. Always on mics and a camera in public settings still make some people wary. But if you're aware of these limitations and okay with them, what you get is an experience that feels futuristic, seamless and surprisingly human. The Oakley X Meta smart glasses might not be the most powerful smart glasses on the market, but they're the most balanced. If you've been waiting for a pair of smart glasses that actually look and feel like something you want to wear every day, not just because they're cool tech, but because they're legit useful, this is it. Oakley X Meta is where wearable AI meets real-world style. So we've tested them, we've worn them, we've pushed them to the edge, and now it's time to rank every major AI smart glass you can buy in 2025.
6 pairs is a VITURE One mission to make smart glasses something you'll actually want to wear every day. In this video, we've looked at 6 of the most advanced AI smart glasses you can buy in 2020. From immersive cinema headsets to minimalist AI assistants, the wearable tech space is no longer about what if. It's about what's real, what's practical, and what's going to shape your daily life. But now comes the part that everyone's been waiting for. How do they rank? And more importantly, which one actually wins? Let's break it down. Our ranking criteria. We evaluated all 6 pairs of glasses based on 8 critical dimensions. AI capability. Does it offer contextual intelligence, voice interaction and task automation? Display quality. Clarity, brightness, FOV and legibility in outdoor use. Audio experience. Speaker clarity, mic accuracy and sound spatialization. Camera features. Resolution, POV usability, low light performance. Build and comfort. Weight, fit, durability and heat dissipation over hours of wear. Productivity tools. Navigation, quick notes, teleprompters, live translation, HUD overlays. Battery life. All-day usage or frequent charging tethered to a power bank. Value for money. Does the product deliver on what it promises? The final rankings. At number 6, VITURE Pro XR, the ultimate personal cinema, but niche by nature. With a massive 135-inch virtual screen and crisp OLED displays, VITURE's XR headset is a dream come true for content lovers. But here's the thing, it's a viewer, not a doer. There's no real AI interaction, and no practical daily use beyond media. It's for travelers, gamers, or flight binge watchers, not for the average worker or commuter. Total score, 8.1. At number 5, Xiaomi AI Glasses, an ambitious balance of style, price, and smart features. Xiaomi's entry punches above its weight with a powerful voice assistant, solid AR integration, and some of the best battery life in its class. You get a 12-megapixel wide camera, voice-driven commands, and even electrochromic lenses. The trade-off? A limited field of view and AI that's still more reactive than predictive. It's a great choice for casual users or students. Total score, 8. At number 4, XREAL Air 1 Pro. Beautiful displays, immersive visuals, and lightweight comfort, but AI takes a back seat. XREAL is the closest we've come to a holographic HUD, and the Pro's clarity, brightness, and adjustable dimming are top tier. But in this race, smart features matter. It's the most fun of the bunch, especially for gamers, streamers, and media consumers, but not the most functional for everyday interaction. Total score, 8.3. The most ambitious product of the year, with futuristic HUD features and real-time note-taking. The micro-displays built into even G1 feel like something from Minority Report. With features like quick notes, live translation, a teleprompter, and an embedded AI assistant, these glasses scream potential, but frustrating touch controls, weak app support, and a lack of input options make them feel more like a beta test than a polished product. Still, if you're a neurodivergent user or someone who thrives with visual prompts, these glasses are game-changing. Total score, 8.5/10. At number 2, Rokid AR Spatial. If there's a workhorse in this lineup, this is it. Imagine carrying an entire spatial workspace in your glasses, with up to 3 virtual monitors, Android TV integration, and robust AR controls. Rokid is the most productive headset we've tested. It's built like a wearable desktop, ideal for power users, coders, or presenters. Downsides: slightly heavier, not the best camera, and no hands-free AI agent. Total score: 8.9/10. At number 1, Oakley X Meta Smart Glasses. The only smart glasses we actually forgot were smart. These glasses won't blow you away with a giant screen. They don't have holograms. They don't project a dashboard into your vision. But what they do is work effortlessly. Meta's AI, baked into Oakley's sleek HSTN design, is always on, always ready, and most importantly, doesn't require you to change how you live. Ask it to explain a term, snap a POV video, take a call, stream music, translate on the go, all with just your voice. No buttons, no gestures, just talk, and it listens. And the best part, it still just looks like a stylish pair of shades. Total score: 9.1/10. It's the one you'll actually wear. The truth is, we don't need glasses that turn into phones or PCs or movie theaters. We need glasses that respect our attention, work when needed, and fade into the background the rest of the time. That's what Meta and Oakley delivered. A pair of smart glasses that are finally mainstream ready. And in this lineup, that's what makes them the winner. Who should buy what? Business users: Rokid AR Spatial. Everyday wear fashion: Oakley X Meta. Gamers, media lovers: XREAL Air 1 Pro or VITURE Pro XR. Visual thinkers, presenters: even G1. Budget explorers: Xiaomi AI Glasses. We started this journey by asking one simple question: are AI smart glasses finally ready for real life? After exploring the best of 2025's wearable tech, from Oakley's sleek Meta-powered eyewear to Xiaomi's budget-friendly AI frames to XREAL cinematic visuals and Rokid's multitasking beast, the answer isn't just yes. We've only just scratched the surface. Because smart glasses today are more than just gadgets, they're a signpost pointing directly toward a post-screen future. And if you're paying attention, that future is coming fast. A new computing paradigm. Let's take a step back. For the last 15 years, we've lived in a world defined by touchscreens, smartphones, tablets, laptops. Our fingers were the remote control to reality. But as AI advances, we're moving into a new phase: ambient computing. A world where your device knows where you are, understands what you're doing, and offers helpful assistance without being asked. Smart glasses are at the front lines of that shift. Why? Because they're the first screen you don't have to hold. They free your hands. They blend the physical with the digital. They replace friction with flow. And that's a big deal. From inputs to intelligence. For decades, tech companies have tried to reduce the number of steps it takes for you to complete a task. Press a button, swipe a screen, click an icon. But AI smart glasses change the game. Instead of reaching for your phone, you just ask your assistant. Instead of looking something up, the answer appears in your field of view. Instead of juggling apps, information flows contextually around you. We're moving from interface to intuition. Meta's assistant, Even's HUD, Rokid's spatial workflows, XREAL sensory immersion. They're all trying to do the same thing: let you interact with the digital world the same way you interact with the real one, naturally. And while none of them are perfect yet, the progress in just 1 year is nothing short of breathtaking. Glasses that think, listen, and learn. Let's not forget, these are still glasses. Lightweight, always with you, sitting right on your face. But they can now understand your voice in real time, transcribe your thoughts, record and summarize meetings, give you directions, translate foreign signs, capture your life POV style, remind you of tasks before you forget, and they're doing it while looking like fashion-forward frames. Oakley and Meta nailed that. Even got close. Xiaomi showed it can be done at scale. XREAL and VITURE made it beautiful. Rokid made it powerful. 5 years ago, none of this existed. Today, it's already making people's lives more fluid, connected, and expressive. Wearable tech is becoming human-centered. What's most exciting isn't just what these glasses can do, it's what they represent. For the first time, we're seeing technology adapt to us, not the other way around. You don't have to stare down at your phone. You don't have to break focus to interact with AI. You don't have to choose between being present and being productive. Smart glasses let you stay in the moment while still having access to the full depth of your digital tools. That's revolutionary, because real progress in tech has never been about power or specs. It's about liberation, liberating your hands, liberating your mind, liberating your focus. These devices are about presence, not distraction. The caution: don't get lost in the hype. Of course, we should be honest, smart glasses today are still a work in progress.
Most of them don't yet support full apps. Battery life varies wildly. Displays are hard to see outdoors. And let's face it, some of the AI feels more like a voice recorder than a real assistant. Privacy concerns are real. There are no global standards for on-face data sharing, and public comfort with people wearing cameras still has a long way to go. But the same was true for smartphones in 2007, or tablets in 2010, or smartwatches in 2015. Every generation of tech feels awkward until it suddenly feels obvious. And make no mistake, AI glasses will feel obvious very soon. What's next? Here's what we expect to see in the next 12-24 months. Context-aware AI that learns your routines and preempts your needs. Full AR integration with 3D overlays, indoor navigation, and persistent objects. Improved battery life without compromising weight or style. App ecosystems for customizing your dashboard with widgets, plugins, and notifications. Adaptive audio and noise transparency based on environment. Real-time language translation that works mid-conversation, not just for reading. And eventually, glasses that can summarize your day, catch mistakes in your emails, cue you with names during networking events, or even help guide visually impaired users through the world. The big idea: glasses as memory, interface, and companion. The real power of smart glasses is this: they become a second brain, a memory that doesn't forget, a guide that doesn't interrupt, a translator, assistant, note-taker, and observer, all in one. That's not a phone in your pocket. That's augmentation of your perception. And yes, it raises real questions. Who controls this data? Will companies listen without our consent? Will AI become too invasive? These are questions we need to keep asking, loudly. But that doesn't mean we stop innovating. Why this matters? Because at their best, these glasses aren't about replacing people. They're about enhancing people, helping a parent record a memory hands-free, helping a student get real-time translations during class, helping a creator read a script discreetly while on camera, helping a worker navigate a complex job site safely, helping someone with ADHD stay on task, helping someone who feels anxious in crowds stay grounded. That's what this tech is capable of. Not just the flashy demos, but the quiet wins, the assistive moments that make everyday life a little easier, a little richer, a little more human. And that's why we're excited. Not for the specs, not for the buzzwords, but for the human stories these glasses will enable. There's something poetic about the idea that the most transformative technology of 2025 doesn't sit in your pocket, doesn't live on your desk, doesn't require you to stare down at a glowing screen. Instead, it sits right between your eyes and the world, filtering it, enhancing it, softening it, sharpening it, changing what you see and how you see. That's what smart glasses promise. And after spending hours testing, wearing, analyzing, and even arguing about these 6 glasses, one thing is clear: we're no longer waiting for the future to arrive, we're wearing it. The shift already happening. Every major shift in technology starts subtly. The first time someone used a mouse, the first time a family gathered around a television, the first iPhone touch swipe, the first Hey Siri or OK Google. At first it's novel, then it's awkward, then it's everywhere. Smart glasses are in that second stage right now. You may still get strange looks. People may ask if you're recording them. You'll fumble with touch controls or hear the AI misfire on your question. But that's the price of entering a new era, the price of being early. And in 5 years, just like with smartwatches, AirPods, and foldables, these glasses will no longer feel like tech. They'll feel like you. A new layer of perception. Let's zoom out. Human progress has always been about extending our senses. The telescope gave us distance. The microscope gave us depth. The internet gave us access. And AI gives us context. Now imagine combining all of that into something you wear on your face. Smart glasses don't just help you see, they help you perceive. Not just light and shape, but meaning. Not just visuals, but relationships. Not just what's there, but what's possible. That's what this is about. Perception as a platform, from interface to experience. For decades, we've designed interfaces, menus, icons, screens. But the most profound shift happening right now, with Meta, XREAL, Rokid, even Xiaomi and others, is a move beyond interface, into experience. Smart glasses don't give you apps, they give you awareness. Awareness of your schedule, awareness of your environment, awareness of what someone just said, translated, transcribed, summarized. And as that awareness grows smarter, more nuanced, more empathetic, it starts to feel less like tech and more like an extension of you. That's not science fiction anymore. That's 2025. Daily life rewritten. Let's paint the scene. You wake up, your glasses show the time, weather, and your first calendar event, right in your field of view. No reaching for your phone. No breaking the flow. You head out for a run. You ask your glasses how far to the nearest trail. You record a POV clip of sunrise with a voice command. You get a call. Answer it without touching anything. You hear directions in your ear while still talking. You arrive at work. Need to remember talking points for a meeting. The teleprompter appears inside your lens. Someone speaks Mandarin. Your glasses subtitle them in real time. You go home. Watch a movie on your couch, but through a 135-inch virtual screen hovering in space. Wind down, check your step count, review the day's notes, all logged automatically. You never opened your phone once. That's the world we're moving toward. And these 6 glasses, for all their flaws, are the prototypes of that world. Not just a gadget, a companion. One of the most misunderstood things about smart glasses is this: they're not here to replace your phone. They're here to complement your life. They're not trying to be your everything. They're trying to be just enough, helpful when you need it, invisible when you don't. They're the first AI product that genuinely respects your presence. No pings, no pop-ups, no attention traps, just calm, contextual assistance. And that, ironically, makes them the most humane technology we've seen in years. The puzzle's still being assembled. Of course, the pieces aren't all here yet. Some glasses are great at visuals but weak on voice. Some have powerful AI, but no screen. Some last 8 hours. Others just 90 minutes. Some look like designer shades. Others, not so much. That's fine. Every revolution begins with experiments, and we need them all, because we're still learning how we want to interact, what we're comfortable wearing, what jobs we want AI to do for us, and what we still want to do ourselves. These glasses are not the finish line. They're the trailhead. And we, as users, as early adopters, creators, testers, skeptics, are helping shape the path forward. If you've made it here, truly, thank you. Not just for watching, not just for being curious about smart glasses, but for sticking with a full video about the future of wearable AI, because that means something. It means, maybe you're like me. Maybe you feel it too, that shift, that quiet tremor beneath the surface of everyday life. We're not just using technology anymore, we're starting to live with it, and that changes everything. Why I made this video. This wasn't just a review. It wasn't just top 6 AI glasses of 2025 for the algorithm. This video was a time capsule, a snapshot of a moment when the tech world quietly turned a corner, when these little gadgets worn on our faces, whispering in our ears, projecting into our vision, stopped being sci-fi and started being real. I made this because I wanted to understand it. I wanted to feel what it's like to live in that future, even just a little bit ahead of schedule. Not just unbox, benchmark, or spec check, but to really immerse myself in the questions. What does it mean to wear AI? What does productivity feel like when you're not touching a screen? What's it like to live a day without pulling out your phone? Can glasses actually reduce digital overwhelm, not increase it? And maybe most importantly, can we build tech that respects us again? That doesn't demand our attention 24/7. That doesn't monetize our addiction. That doesn't turn every glance into a data point. The loop we're stuck in. Let's be honest for a second. Most of us are exhausted by screens. We wake up to notifications. We answer emails in the bathroom. We doom scroll through our breaks. We eat with YouTube in front of us. We fall asleep to Netflix while holding our phones. We don't own our attention anymore. We rent it to whoever can steal it the fastest. And somewhere in that noise, we lost the promise of what tech was supposed to be. Not a prison, not a dopamine slot machine, but a tool, a partner, a second set of eyes, ears, and hands. That's why smart glasses fascinate me, because they offer something we haven't had in years, the possibility of presence, not pulling you out of life, but blending with it, supporting it, without shoving another touchscreen in your face. That matters. The human side of all this. I want to be real with you. I'm not excited about this tech just because it's cool. I'm excited because I've seen what it can do for real people. A nonverbal teen using glasses with text-to-speech to communicate. A journalist navigating foreign cities with live subtitles. A creator walking through nature, narrating thoughts without looking down once. A person with ADHD staying on task thanks to floating notes in their visual space. A low-vision parent using glasses to zoom and recognize faces again. This isn't fantasy. It's not hype. It's already happening. Quietly, meaningfully. And when you see it, when you really see it, you realize that this isn't about glasses. It's about possibility. From me to you. So if you're watching this, maybe you're a student, or a technologist, or a creator, or just someone wondering what's next, I want you to know, you don't need to understand all the specs. You don't need to buy the latest model. You don't need to be early to anything. You just need to be curious. That's the only superpower that matters anymore. Because in a world where AI is learning to mimic our voices, our writing, our memories, our decisions, the one thing it can't replicate is your unique sense of wonder. That's irreplaceable. So stay curious, ask questions, be skeptical, and above all, stay human in the loop. We're building this together. These glasses, and the future they point to, are still rough around the edges. There are bugs. The UX needs work. AI sometimes hallucinate. Bluetooth still sucks. But that's okay, because this is version 1 of something bigger. And every time you wear a pair, every time you give feedback, every time you imagine a new use case, you're not just consuming tech, you're shaping it. You are part of the feedback loop that will decide what AI on your face feels like, what kind of boundaries we draw, what gets built, and what doesn't. Whether this enhances our lives or invades them, you matter. Where I stand, I'll be honest, I'm not blindly optimistic. I know AI has dangers. I know companies overreach. I know surveillance can hide behind convenience. But I also know something else, that the best antidote to fear isn't silence, it's participation. If we want ethical AI wearables, if we want transparent companies, if we want real-world utility without giving up privacy, then we have to stay in the conversation. That's why I'm here, not to hype the future, not to sell you a gadget, but to help all of us understand the moment we're living through. So here we are, 1 hour later, 6 smart glasses, tens of thousands of words, and an entire future, unpacked, questioned, explored. If you're still watching right now, that tells me something important. You're not just a viewer. You're part of this moment. You're part of this conversation. And that means you're exactly the kind of person I made this video for. Not someone hunting hype. Not someone chasing specs, but someone curious, someone thoughtful, someone who understands that where we're going next is about a lot more than gadgets. So I want to end this video by asking something of you. Not a sale, not a clickbait promise, but something real, something meaningful. Leave a comment. No, really, say something. I read every comment, no exaggeration. Whether you write 2 words or 2 paragraphs, it makes a difference. It lets me know what landed, what confused you, what inspired you, what disappointed you. And in a world where algorithms treat everyone like data points, that little comment from you, it brings the human back in. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to love all 6 glasses. You don't have to even love the format. Just tell me one thing. What's one moment in this video that stuck with you, that made you pause, or rethink, or dream a little? Because I promise, it helps shape what comes next. Share it. One person. That's it. I'm not asking you to blast this to your group chat or spam your timeline. I'm asking you to think of one person in your life, someone who's been talking about AI, wearables, the future of tech, someone who's fascinated by how humans and machines are starting to merge in subtle ways. Think of them, and just send them this. No caption necessary, no pressure, just, hey, I thought of you, because you never know what moment changes someone's view of the future. You never know what video flips that curiosity switch. And sometimes that person ends up becoming the one who designs, builds, or writes about the very future we talked about. If this video sparks something in you, share it. Not because it helps the channel, but because it helps us all stay part of the dialogue. Subscribe, but only if this resonated. Let me be really honest, YouTube doesn't need more subscribers. I don't need to hit some arbitrary milestone. What I do need, what this space thrives on, is subscribers who give a damn. People who think about how this stuff fits into their lives, who care about ethics as much as optics, who want to be conscious users, not just consumers. If you're that person, hit subscribe, because what's coming next on this channel goes way deeper. Smart rings that monitor emotion, neural interfaces that blur the line between intent and input, AI earbuds that whisper knowledge on command, virtual assistants that evolve with your personality. This isn't a gadget review channel. This is a human tech future channel. And if that's what you want to be part of, welcome. You found your people. Stay skeptical, stay smart, stay curious. Here's the part most creators don't say. Don't believe everything I say. Seriously, I try to be honest, unbiased, and thorough, but I'm still just one lens, one person, one opinion. So if a product sounds amazing, look for opposing reviews. If something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If a brand promises magic, read the fine print. We're entering an era where AI will help us see more, do more, be more, but it also means we'll need to work harder to protect our attention, our agency, and our reality. Be your own filter. Use your own mind. Don't let anyone, not a creator, not a company, not even your own bias, decide what matters. Ask better questions. Demand more transparency. Push the tech to serve you, not the other way around. That's not just how we get better tools. That's how we get a better future. Help me build what's next. If you've ever wanted to be part of something as it's forming, now's the time. This video is just a chapter. This topic is just opening up, and the conversations we start right here, right now, could influence what's being designed, developed, and dreamed up in labs all over the world. Every comment, every email, every idea, they ripple outward. I get messages from developers, designers, accessibility advocates, students, ethicists, and hardware engineers. Some of them watch this channel. Some of them are building the next generation of smart glasses as we speak. So if you've got thoughts, ideas, critiques, visions, share them. This isn't just a platform. This is a prototype, and you're one of the architects. One more time, let's recap. If this video resonated, here's what I'm asking. Leave a comment. What's one insight or feeling you're leaving with? Share this video just with one person who might love it. Subscribe if you want more honest, human-first tech analysis. Stay skeptical. Never turn off your brain. Not even for me. Join the conversation. We're building this future together. That's it. Not for the algorithm, not for the sponsors, but because tech only gets better when users demand better. And you, yes, you are no longer just a user. You're part of the evolution. So what happens now? We're going to keep going. There are more glasses to test, more AI to interrogate, more designs to dissect,
more futures to imagine. But for today, let's just sit in this one. The future is wearable. You've just seen it up close, and now, you decide what to do with that knowledge. You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to become a tech expert. You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to stay curious, because that's the spark that built every innovation that's ever mattered. And it's the same spark that brought you here. The most exciting phrase in science is not eureka, but that's funny. Isaac Asimov. We made it. After 60 minutes of exploration, review, testing, reflection, we're still here, still thinking, still wondering, still moving forward. And that's really what I want to leave you with. Not a sales pitch, not a top-rated product, but a sense of direction. Because if this video did anything right, it wasn't just showing you what glasses to buy, it was showing you what's coming, what's changing, and most importantly, what's possible. The future is already in motion. We often talk about the future like it's something distant, out there, over the hill, in someone else's lab. But it's not. It's here, on your face, in your ears, just beneath the lenses of a pair of AI-enhanced glasses. A device that doesn't just show you the world, it responds to it. A computer that doesn't sit on your desk or in your pocket, it moves with you. This is no longer about potential. It's about presence. And that's why we're not stopping here. What's next for this channel? If you thought this was big, buckle up. Here's what's already on the roadmap. A side-by-side deep dive between the Meta Ray-Ban 3 and the Even G1. Privacy, performance, UX, real-world usage. A hands-on test of XREAL software roadmap, including native app testing and edge case limitations. A feature on AR-assisted daily life, from note-taking and wayfinding to accessibility for users with disabilities. Coverage of AI smart rings, smart earbuds, and wrist-based interfaces as the wearable ecosystem matures. And a full behind-the-scenes breakdown of how I make these videos, from gear to research, voiceover to pacing. This isn't just a review series, this is a living documentary about how technology is evolving right alongside us, and how we can evolve with it, without losing ourselves in the process. You're part of this too. This isn't just my journey. If you've watched this far, if you've commented, liked, shared,